Thank you for watching. We are beginning to start stream now. Doing a couple minor little adjustments. Alright, it is day 10. This is part 7. We are in Timberwolf Mountain. And we just shot the bear. And we're waiting for him to die. I did install the Hunter's Broadcast mod. I don't know if it'll take effect with the bear or not. And let's see my weight. Alright, we're going to start dropping some stuff that I don't need. We don't need this right now, that right now. I don't need that. We'll go ahead and put these in here. Transfer all of them. Where are my other ptarmigan feathers? I lost them. I don't know where I left them. I had some. And they're not in here, huh? I don't know where they went. Let's get rid of this bow. Let's go gear that I'm not going to be using right now. When we get ready to leave, we'll take the stuff. We'll repair you later. And let's get rid of the book, the book, the book, the book. Get rid of the lamp oil. Maybe I didn't have enough. Get rid of that. I'll probably be leaving that permanently because I don't like the way that even right that came from. There's some type of mod glitch. Get rid of you. Alright, let's do it this way. We're after that. Let's get rid of you. I hate you. You never work. And when you do work, I don't really care. Let's get rid of these jeans. Alright, let's get rid of a lot of this shit for now. We'll take it when we get ready to leave. Hold on to you. Get rid of you, and you. Let's get rid of some of these tees. Get rid of you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. And you. Nope. We'll put the coffee in there. We'll put you in there. Let's get my weight down. I don't need this many flares if we're not going nowhere for a minute. These can be cut to sticks, at least that one. Alright, it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon. It's kind of dark, but it's not that dark. Let's get water made soon, but not that soon because we got all these teas to drink and sodas. And let's see. Let's get sticks. That's what we gotta do. We gotta get sticks. So we can stay up here a little bit. We need firewood. You know what though? Let's go get the damn fucking hatchet. I mean, hacksaw. That is your hatchet from right now. And you know what? We should repair that while I'm here. So we're going to go ahead and get you. Get you. I still have that on me. And I still have all these on me. That I got to get dried. Drop, 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 drop. Alright. Now, let's go to tools. And let's repair this. Repair it again. One more time. Alright, that's how I want to see you. We'll leave you behind right now. One piece of scrap. Two pieces of scrap. That's, yeah. Alright. Let's see if we can find my bear. Let's collect some sticks. I don't know. I don't know if he died yet. If he died, then I don't need to collect sticks. And but it's gonna hard to be tell if he died because why is the sound not working? Something's not right. I don't hear it picking up sticks. It's still early enough that the bird should be over the corpse. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. On that restart, I end up getting fucking timber wolves. At least got an arrow. Now I got some firewood and start a fire. I just want to get the bear hide and get out of here. Work my way down to Pleasant Valley. Cause now it's just about survival, unless I want to do the tails. I thought I heard birds. Yeah, something's bugged. The sound is off. I'm gonna have to take that mod out that I have in there. It's called Silent Gear. 'Cause I think it's glitching. I'm not overweight. So why can't I? What the fuck? Alright. Something's bugged. I'm not overweight. I'm not overburdened. So something's bugged here. We're gonna have to quit and figure out what the hell. So this will be a short little one. I'll go to intermission and see if I can figure out what's going on.
Now the pale morning sings of forgotten things. She plays the tune for those who wish to overlook the fact that they've been blindly deceived by those who preach and pray and teach. But she falls short and the night explodes in laughter. Don't you come here and say I didn't warn you about the way your world can alter. And oh, how you try to command it all still. Every single time it all shifts one way or the other. And I'm a goddamn coward, but then again so are you. And the lion leads you back to me. Now the pale morning sings of forgotten things. She plays the tune for those who wish to overlook the fact that they've been blindly deceived by those who preach and pray and teach. But she falls short and the night explodes in laughter. Don't you come here and say I didn't warn you about the way your world can alter. And oh, how you try to command it all still. Every single time it all shifts one way or the other. And I'm a goddamn coward, but then again so are you. And the lions roar as me evading and hollering for you. And I never really knew what to do. And every once in a while I sing a song for you that would rise above the mountains and the stars and the sea. And if I wanted it to, it would lead you back to me. Now the pale morning sings of forgotten things. She plays the tune for those who wish to overlook the fact that they've been blindly deceived by those who preach and pray and teach. But she falls short and the night explodes in laughter. Don't you come here and say I didn't warn you about the way your world can alter. And oh, how you try to command it all still. Every single time it all shifts one way or the other. And I'm a goddamn coward, but then again so are you. And the lions roar as me evading and hollering.
All right, I figured out the problem. Not with the sound. I removed a couple mods. I removed the silent gear. Only thing that does is, like, if you're carrying stuff, it makes a lot more noise. You'll hear your gear sloshing around. I removed that mod. That was about it. But I figured out why my stamina was messed up. It wasn't a bug. I got a sprained ankle still. I thought it was cured because my sprained wrist got cured. Silly me. Alright. And it did cost me my scrap metal because I got back in and I was testing the sound. I did repair that to 100 and I had 2 pieces of scrap. And I went to repair it. Now I got no scrap, and the gods were against me. And well, anyhow, let's get rid of that thing like I did last time. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of you and you for now. I'm not gonna bother harboring you right now. We'll hold on to you. I did threw some of my gear away, but not throw it away, stowed away. All right, all right. Let me see if we can find that bear. And the Timberwolves are there. They didn't change. Unlike last time when I restarted the stream, they were brown wolves, and then they switched to Timberwolves. They stayed Timberwolves this time. Same spot. We did see them going up this way. Like I said, I did install the Hunter Broadcast mod. Basically, that just gives you like a little bit of information, like how much damage you did and how long it's going to take him to bleed out. I don't have like uh, the mob radar or nothing like that installed. Hear that noise? That's I don't need it. I don't need it. But that is interesting. That is interesting. So that means the possibility I could find a rifle. But the way the loot that he's got this trespasser set at is so extremely low. I think it's lower than interloper. To be honest with you, maybe I don't know. Or I just like having bad luck because some of the places I've been to, expecting to find things that I would find an interloper, I'm not finding. But it's a mod. You know, the modder has the ability to override, even the basics that that you may not be able to adjust in certain settings. Like when you're doing a custom run. So he may have made the loot spawn so low but the possibilities of finding things still exist. It's the only thing I'm guessing, it's like there's a wolf there. But because it's a rabbit over there too. It's like what the hell? Why didn't we go after the rabbits? I don't know where the bear cave is. I could swear it was in here, but a couple of times I went past here, there was no bear cave. Or I forgot where I was at. I know there's a cave in one of these things like this, but obviously it ain't that one. Alright, we're gonna go back the other way. We're gonna go back up where I shot him and see if he plopped up there. They had two arrows on it in him, so but that's not really how it works. Because I was reading on another mod called um, Bleeding Revamped, and they explained that's not how it works. It's just like the first or the last shot will determine the bleed out level. They don't stack in this game. Like you put two bullets in the creatures, the bleeds don't stack. And that's what Bleeding Revamped did. It allowed stacking of wounds. And a couple other things, but I'm not using that mod right now. I may try it out later, and really, I think I will try it in my other series, Modded to the Max. God, I got some freaking bad freaking stuttering. And I think that's from we got some crates over there, but I can't really open them. I'm just looking for the bear, and I know there's a wolf over there. That's why I lit the torch. That looks out of place. That right there. But he can't get up there. There's no way in hell he got up there and died. That's just got to be like a rock. We need. He spooked me, even though I knew he was there. Oh, let's get a stupid thing on my hand. Yeah, not on my game. Let's go. I'll get on it. Get sticks. Get sticks. Cause I'm gonna have to wait for a better day where the birds are out. Give me a sign where he died. I'm guessing. There's the bear cave. I bet you. But I don't think with two arrows in him that he would have made it back here. He might have. And bled out. Nope, he did not. Maybe he's still walking around. He may have not bled out yet. In real life, it seems longer than what it should be, but in game, it's only been an hour or two, or three, four, something like that. Let's just keep getting sticks. I can't. If I had that hatchet, things would be a lot different. But seeing that night there, that's a that's a good sign that I might find a hatchet. You know, that I don't know what to expect with this mod. I like playing mods, testing different things, especially like they don't have like major overhaul mods except for the RPG mod, which is a little yeah, I know it's not worth the effort right now. Especially since I got all the coffee so far from those containers. I got probably enough coffee to last me at least at least 30 days, I think, in game. Not really, because I probably won't be playing the same one, same adventure in 30 days in real life. I may be back to playing Scum. That's one of my second favorite games. The first when I started playing Scum, when I first got it, I hated the game. I didn't like it. But then when I got good at it and I kept trying it, it's like, yeah, this is a cool game. Granted, the graphics are not the best, and they could be like up on some things they are really good at. But some things in the graphics are really shitty. Like the way the zombies look. I mean, they don't call them zombies, but I don't really care what they call them. But they're kind of like plain, like, uh. All right. Well, I don't know where that bear's at, but we're gonna keep looking. I know he ran up that one way when I saw him out that way. So we're gonna head that way. The weather's not permitting to have birds out yet, but I gotta have enough firewood to stay a night. You know, not I don't have to burn it continuously because I got some decent clothing on now, which ain't too bad. I mean, so all things considered, actually I'm doing pretty good. I got a bow, a bedroll. Um, I've got two pots, a frying pan, bunch of food. Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. Like you're saying, the loot's kind of bad, or thinking it's bad. It's just I think 'cause I got myself spoiled on the goading videos where I was running around, or my stalker series. Just vanilla stalker. Well, not vanilla, a modded stalker, but still. I think it made me want want more loot. All right, I gotta pause it 1 second. I gotta do something in real life. I'm gonna put notes and things I'm gonna say. Because I like to give a shout out to this one guy who told me about like the latency timer on the streaming software OBS. But I didn't make a note, and then I'm gonna look them up, and I ain't looking them up midstream. But I would like to create a mental note later to say, hey, I like to give a shout out to this guy. My brain don't think ahead like that. It's just something that I was thinking about now. When I was looking at my video on my other screen on how responsive it is, instead of it being like 30 to 45 seconds, at least what it appears. So maybe like 5 seconds. So if I'm talking to chat, talking to anybody, you fuckers, I thought that would have been my bear. What is wrong with you? If you're out, then why ain't the birds from my bear out? Where is it at? I know he ran this way, but I know this map. I spent enough good of time on it. Is that him? That might be. Of course, it could have just been an anomaly, but That's not an anomaly, but you know what it is? Let's do this. Fuck you. We'll come get you later. Hold up. I hear something. The right ear. It's my right ear. You better not be that. There's no way. It's getting louder. It's got to be up here. He's around here. The birds are there. There he is. There he is. All right. There's my bear. I don't care about that wolf. I got a sprained ankle. It's not going to heal until I heal it, but it's all right. Now I don't worry about firewood. Now I can get my shit and get out of here. Thank you, birds. Thank you. Give me my fucking arrows back. Both of them. I don't think he gave me one. He might have dropped one somewhere, but I don't really care. I don't really care. That's good. You little fucking. Nah, I can't yell at him. Yeah, I can because people like you ruined few so many of my runs. I don't like your tribe at all. I don't like your tribe. Ugh. Oh. Damn it. That's why I don't like you. You just stole my stupid torch. Ugh. Alright, I changed my mind. I like you. Alright, number 7. I ain't got no water. I do have a soda, but we're not gonna drink it. We'll drink this tea. That's enough. It's all you get. It's all you get. That's that. Then we'll go make some water, and we'll collect my gear. Unless there's a moose here, that'll change everything. Cause I'm gonna be forced to stay here, really collect lumber, and cook that thing up. I should have. Nah, I ain't gonna worry about it. No, I'm going to. Fuck that. No, the Timberwolves are over here by the house. I don't want to get guts. I do want to get them so I can make get my fibers. I don't know, not called fibers. I'm just saying that's what they're called in any other game, like from make rope or whatever. It's a string, It's the bindings. But you know what? We might take your guts. Uh, bleed out. You saw that? I have to change that timer on that mod because I didn't get this. It was too short. A lot of it, I do have a few mods here and there installed, but they're not active. I have them installed, but they're not active. It's at vanilla game default because I didn't want to create another folder and be changing a billion things, because I'm using SSD and rewrites and writes and rewrites and kills the age of your devices. So, all right, drop you. Let's get you curing. Put you away. Drink some of that good old fashioned water. All right, it is, what is that? 20 is 8 o'clock. 22 is 10. 24th minute of the night. I was in the Navy. I was in the Armed Forces. So I learned military time. How are we on food? What do we got to eat? Nothing in here. I threw it all in here. Let's take it all back. Give me all my shit back. No, you got. All right, let's cook it before we eat it. How many matches do I got? It don't matter. Where's my? Look, throw you for a second. Let's get this going. We're gonna read some books. I threw it down when I see that how much time was on it. I ain't fucking holding that for 6 seconds. All right, we're good on water. Let's eat that stale bag of chips. We only have a bite left in it, anyways. Let's eat you. Eat you. Not bad. Drink you. All right. I want to try to get myself depleted in sleep, and then eat some almost. Boy, what is wrong with you? What do I need? I need 1 hour. I need 1 hour. Let's get that sprain healed. And we'll get that healed. Now can I read a book? It says I don't want to waste a bandage. How many bandages do I got? 8. Fine. Oh, this is a mod right here. I love this mod. You see what's wrong with you? You can press the use button. And we press the use button. Instead of looking and then have to go like this or whatever. Alright. Now, let's do what we were talking about. let's get myself tired, but in a smart way before we eat some bad food. That way, if I get food poisoning, that way if I get food poisoning, still not that tired yet. All right, you're done. How many hours on this? I already did 3 or 2 on that. Let's do that. I got the perk from the what do you call it? The mines that lets you read faster and sleep and never get cabin fever. That's why its percentage is off. All right. Um, what's going on? Well fed. Why am I taking damage though? I got one little black tick on there. Or is it just a graphic bug? I don't know. Well, I ain't doing all that. That's 10 hours each. Fuck that. All right. Well, let's just take a chance. No, stop that. That's just stupid. Oh, I put that away earlier, and then I took it all back. I don't like that magnifying glass. Early game, which I still am, but I'm kind of understand this is stalker. All right, select, select. All right, if I'm gonna do that, do that. Let's cook the food. Get the XP for cooking. You know, even if I'm not gonna eat it right now, let's we got the fire going. You want to eat some of it? Let's just get it cooked up. Pizzas, give me these. You guys are curing just right along. I think my shoes are good, ain't they? If not, yeah. You're there. You're there. You're there. You're there. You can use a little repairing. You can use a repairing. You are good. You're good. You're good. I'm not repairing that. Don't matter. You can use a little repairing and 2 items. How much cloth do I got? I got no cloth. All right, and mm, time to cook. Yeah, let's do you. Let's cook that up. Let's see, 45 minutes. I got about 15, 20 minutes. I gotta. I'll take a break. I might even still be here for 15, 20 minutes. Maybe not. It may be on my way to Pleasant Valley. I get hot, warming. I don't think that one counts. I thought it was cooking, but I'm gonna have to look at what I got in my inventory. All I need is charcoal right now. We're taking you with me. I'm taking you with me. I'm taking you and you. Let me look at gear. Yeah, we're taking you. That, that mean that's really low. We'll be taking you. We'll be taking you. Of course, we'll be taking you. You're hot. Let's take this and this. We got an hour. How much firewood do I have now? I got that. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. They'll give me how much? 3 hours. Let's sleep 3 hours. We're not afraid of the dark. We'll drive all night if we have to. I try to give myself a little grace period on fire so that if I gotta look at we got an aurora, which will be gone in about 2 hours. I got a lot of sticks, so we'll go ahead and put the sticks in here. So I'm gonna get myself till 6 o'clock at least. So it's 5 o'clock. Let's add more. It's gonna burn at 7, 8, 8 o'clock. The aurora will be gone. Let's sleep 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? The aurora will be gone. It'll be 8:30 ish. Not even. All right, that's fine. Always off on my math. That's when I'm drinking beer. All right. These are almost cured. That's good. You're halfway cured. We're not coming back here for a long time, so let's add almost all these sticks. We'll keep one for an emergency fire. We're gonna sleep another hour. And then I think the plan is to get your saplings. Alright, you're empty. That's good. Get you, put you out. I'm not worried about weight because we can go down the Pleasant Valley. Most of the stuff is essential crafting shit. All right, right. Let's see what we can eat. We we'll do that first. Lowest first. Lowest first. Lowest first. Lowest first. All right. Let's dump those cans. If I ever want to make a noise maker, I can always come back here and get those. I've been to the plane crash. Yeah, this song's pretty much done except for like generic loot. So let's grab a torch and let's get out of here. Oh, double check that. Yep, garbage. Garbage. I don't need cured leather because I'm actually like a deer hide. Deer hide. Entrepreneur. No, not entrepreneur. Connoisseur. This I like the deer hide stuff. Even though you need a deer hide to repair it, I like hunting to survive. But the game ain't made like to survive just off of crafting only because you can't craft a bow and arrow without the hammer. And you can't craft it. You can't craft the bow and arrow without looting. You know, if, there is no like harvest craft only like survival mode. There's always the aspect you need some some part of looting in it. Unlike Ark, say like Ark, you can pick up a stone, pick up a stick, harvest a plant, create the fibers, etc. I'm definitely going to have to birch bark. I'm not going to have the sticks. I'm just walking through here blindly, even though I know where I'm at, but I'm not even paying attention. If I'm getting my face rammed by a moose, and that's dumb because it's happened to me a few times. But I don't hear them. That's usually the key. You hear you hear the animals. Minus my slushy gear, which I turned off, but something happened when I was picking up. Like, listen, here's a stick. Here's a stick. Something happened that I wasn't hearing when I was picking up stuff at the beginning of this episode, so I went ahead and removed that mod because it's the only thing that I can figure out would ever affect sound. And then that didn't bother me as much, other than what wasn't a bug, just me being a dumbass that I couldn't run because I had a sprain. So I immediately freaked out. I was like, wait a minute. I'm not overweight. I didn't think to check condition. I just looked, well, I'm not hungry. I'm not tired. I just looked at my basic stats. I didn't look at my health bar or, my broken leg, sprained leg. That's what this game would really be cool. I mean, you want to play hardcore. Fuck sprains, add broken bones. That it's, yeah, they have that in misery, but misery is like a permanent thing. It's not like a 3 to 6 month thing when you get a broken bone. Like you fall, like from a high distance, that you get a broken bone that takes 3 to 4 months to heal. You know what I'm saying? That would be an ideal, realistic, realistic mod that maybe not 3 to 4 months. It well depends on the break. I've broken bones in real life. I broke both my thumbs. I busted a couple ribs. And a sprain, even if you put a bandage on it, it takes weeks to recover. My ribs, I think when I got them busted, it took like 7, 8 days. My thumbs, I don't remember. I was like a little child. That was funny. Well, it wasn't funny when it happened to me, but thinking back on it, it was kind of funny. I was I was hanging upside down on a swing set on. I did this backwards. I don't want to do that because it might fall through the world. I did that wrong, but it's okay. It's fine. This playthrough, I've had more broken bones and sprains than I can even think ever. Ever. Well, that's a good sign. The loose not as bad as it could be. Who's saying it was just I was like in something like I spent I don't know like 6 days in Ash Canyon. I was complaining about loot. It's like well there is no loot in Ash Canyon really to be had. I mean see like here I mean there's always loot. We got 12% left on my torch. Let's go in the bunker and we're gonna warm up. Let's show you. Get another one. I have a hex on the pry bar, so I don't. Well, I didn't get one anyways, but all right. See, something's bugged. I got the curated rifle, but it's not showing up. That's happened to me earlier, and I'm like, well, how would I get the knife? Well, that was really good. survival. See, I think it's a mod complex. All right, what did we get? I got the rifle. I got you. Action. Can I scrap you? Yeah, let's harvest you for some scrap metal. Let's repair you. I got no ammo, but I can buy ammo. Even if I can't find it, I don't know if I can find it or not in this mode. I'm running another mod that may conflict with this mod in the way the mod author may not have wanted me to play it. That is where you can find winter mute items in random places. Percentages are like really low, but it does explain why I found the survival knife. Now I got probably got two of them. Yep. We're gonna drop both these. We're not gonna use those because I did find I got the cougar knife, which is better than both those. Now we're gonna drop this bow, even though whatever it's like no. We're gonna hold on to them. All right. One thing we need to do is take a drink and head to the house and let the rest of the stuff cure. Why don't we go ahead and drink a soda? Drink another soda because it does both food and water, and gives me a caffeine buzz. Nothing else I need. God, that just gave me an eerie feeling. It was like the way it loaded, like kind of slow. It was like, even though I know it's disabled, that I didn't put the cougar in there. It it just loaded so slow that it just gave me like deja vu that you're gonna see the cinematic trailer of the cougar. But I'm not even day 30 yet, or day 10, or day 15. But I think it's almost time for a, a computer reboot. Just to reboot the system because you get a lot of cache, cookies, and crap like that. And then do a minor system computer cleaning where you delete temporary cookies and cache and shit. Windows claims it does for you, and it don't. It has a hidden file, so it can sell shit to advertisers that it doesn't mark in your whatever reports to you on how much data is actually stored in a computer because everything is temporary, so it's not going to calculate the temporary shit that's hiding from you, that is spying on you. Because then, then they can't spy on you if you know it's there. Like in Windows XP, I was using Windows back when it was Windows 3.1, and I was using DOS back in like DOS 3.22. I was using computers before DOS was even around on a text instrument. And before any Windows was a thing. Well, all you could have was C prompt, C semicolon backslash, and then you had to type directory. When you didn't type directory, you type DIR. You could type directory, but you just type DIR for short for directory. And from there, you'd see whatever you, and you'd have to know the command. Like execute such a file, but you'd have to know where the file is located. You'd have to long string name, like like say C semicolon backslash at whatever file backslash name of the file execute. It'd be no. I'm gonna put my. I'm thinking exe or yeah. I think it is exe. I could be wrong. Been so long. It's been almost 40 years since I used DOS, but I was like 12 years old in the 80s. I learned not by a teacher, not by anything of that nature. It was like go to the library and pick up a book, and you know, and it wasn't like computers for dummies because they didn't have those type of books back then. They had nothing for dummies back then. I just had the love for computers back then, so and I had a TI 99 4A. That's a Texas Instrument computer. It had like 16 megs of RAM, not gigs, not megabytes. It had 16 megs of RAM. It had an expansion slot, which you could plug a cartridge in to either play a game, or you could the cartridge could actually be a memory. Like I don't know how you are if you're listening, watching the video. It was like a Nintendo where you plug the cartridge into it, and the cartridge had RAM. The cartridge was RAM, and that's what the expansion slot is. But it was always temporary RAM because if you pull the cartridge out, you lost that RAM. It'd be kind of like say you got your thumb drive like now, and you plug that up. I'm a copywriting this idea right now. I am copywriting my idea because it's not invented and it's not been used since what the 80s. An internet joke called downloadable RAM or memory, but whatever you can, especially for old people who don't want to open their computer and plug RAM in. Think about that. A thumb drive, you plug it in. Kind of like the Texas Instrument TI-94A RAM on a thumb drive. Actual RAM. When somebody watches my video and creates my steals my thing, I will sue you for $479 trillion. Well, that's not good. We're not doing that. Well, more than enough. Shut up. They bug me. Squawk, 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 squawk. Deer. No wolves. Maybe get lucky and find a hatchet. I'm the dead guy that always pops over here. We found the knife. And then I don't even need to find the hammer. Hammer is like awesome, but same time it's not. Once it's like it's like I'm trying to think how to phrase that. I'm trying to think how to phrase that. Just it's like finding. Well, if you got money, you got everything you need. Finding the means to make money is is not a thing to you. It's meaningless, you know. But if you have nothing, finding the means to create money is everything. But I got the gear. Other than other than the axe, that's the only reason I need the the hammer. I got bows and arrows. I got enough bows and arrows to last me forever, as long as I get them back. That's similar to coffee or an energy drink. We'll take it. All right, let's head to the house. I think we're at a base out of here, at least for a while. I don't have my favorite mod base house customization mod installed. 'Cause I've been having some issues with it since the latest update. And this mod and this playthrough ain't about that, anyways. Let's get to the. Let's just get back to there. And I showed you the other mod that I installed. It's neither quality of life mod or anything. It's just a really cool mod. And I'll show it when I get there. Teaser, you gotta hang out for a little bit to see it. If you're a long darkin, like LMG says, you may already seen the mod, even though he don't showcase mods. He's too busy playing little girl games 90% of his streams. Yes, he still plays this game, but a lot of his games, a lot of his 90%, 95% of stuff LMG plays, I don't watch. Even though I follow him, I just say not interested. He's playing like kids games for little like 5-year olds. Random trash that he finds on YouTube or on Steam or Epic or wherever the fuck he finds these things. I'm a hardcore gamer. This game could use some improvements. A lot. It could use like a major overhaul. Like I wish some in the modded community that overall 7/8 to die would like put some love on this game. But this game just got like fan fiction. You know, I can imagine like instead of seeing black or brown bears, how about polar bears? You know, or if we're not playing storyline, we're just playing base survival. You know, like this is a frozen tundra. What could you expect to see? I don't know, maybe penguins. You know, along those shore. Yeah, I know they're cute and nobody wants to kill a penguin, but I don't know why you think killing a rabbit's cool too. Then I have cats. I love cats, but that being said, I would never blame like a Chinese person eating a cat because you know that's what they eat. It's like everybody gets funny about food like that, especially Americans. And I'm an American, so I know what Americans think and say. You know, it's just they're retarded. They really are. I think we're gonna end it here for the night and go in and out and put a save, and we're gonna end the stream here. My beer's getting with me, and I don't want to get in talk politics. So we're gonna go ahead and end here. Good night. Thank you. If you watched my video, drop a like, drop a follow.